everyone, and welcome back to Fully Playable Games. So on today's video we are going to be doing our first ever versus competition, and as you can see I have got a whole load of games stacked all around me, and these are actually all of my doubles. So I've spent most of the day today pulling all of them out and yeah, getting them out and about here so that we could do this video. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing eBay versus CEX. So what I'm looking to do is I'm looking to actually trim down a lot of my doubles and yeah, either sell them on eBay or sell them to CEX. And what we're going to do is we're going to see which one is going to be the best to trade your games into. So there are going to be a couple of ground rules here. So for the CEX trade-ins, we're only going to be looking at voucher pricing. And for eBay, we are going to look at our total, basically the total money we'll have at the end. So we will be taking off postage, packing and eBay fees. So yeah, it will give us a bit of an accurate representation of what we'll actually walk away with. I'm not putting any pricing on the games, so all of the games will be priced as we've paid zero for them. More so because these a lot of the games here are games that have been picked up years ago. Now I'm talking, there's some games here that were picked up right at the start of the channel, and they were in the first couple of videos that we filmed. So I'll be honest, I don't know what everything's going to be priced at, so I'm just going to do a blanket sort of £0 and 0 pence for everything. But what we're going to do is we're going to jump onto the computer now, and yeah, I'll show you what I've got set up so that we can compare prices. And the way that I'm going to do it is each site. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through and we're going to scan the games into CEX, and then we're going to scan them into eBay. For eBay, obviously, I will be taking the sort of average medium price on that. CEX, obviously, there will be a fixed amount. But if for whatever site wins, they'll be given a point, and basically at the end of the video we'll total up all the points for both CEX and eBay, and we'll find out which one is going to get us the best return. I'm actually thinking I've got an idea who's going to win this, but I've been wanting to sit down and do something like this for a while, just to actually get a bit of, yeah, a true representation of what we've got. So what I'm going to do is, before I jump onto the computer, I'm going to sort through these. I'm going to sort them into platforms, and then yeah, we will go through and start scanning them into the sites. Okay, so I am all set up on the PC now. So as you'll see, I've got a internet browser open with both CEX and eBay. I mean, what I'm going to try and do is I'm trying to try and do the same game at the same time, if that makes sense. So what I've also set up is a spreadsheet, and what we'll do is we'll put the game title in, the platform, and then the two prices. So yeah, it's going to be a bit of a long-winded one. So I'm hoping, I'm actually filming this on Sunday night, and it's currently 9:30. So I'm a bit worried that I'm going to get this anywhere near done. But I'm going to try and get as much done as I can. Fingers crossed I don't have to delay the video, but I think I might have to. So you might be seeing this on Friday instead of Tuesday. But what we'll do is we will get started. And what I've done is I have got a barcode scanner, so it makes it a bit quicker scanning things in. And what I didn't realise, I just did not realise that in with all these games. So you saw literally there are stacks and stacks. So we've got what? 2 massive stacks of 360, a massive stack of PS2 plus the box full, and we also started a new stack. But the one that really surprised me was the amount of GameCube games I had in there. I did not realise I had that many GameCube doubles kicking about. So the first one that we're going to do is Driven on the GameCube. And as I go through them, I do need to just go through and check that the discs are in there. So I think there's going to be a lot of empty cases in the stuff that's there as well. But to start with, we will just make sure that my my barcode scanner is actually plugged in. So I think I just unplugged it to plug the mic in. There we go. Organised as always. There we go. So scan the barcode in. It works just like it does on the phone when you're scanning the barcode on the phone. There we go. So we've got Driven. So it sells for £3. And if we click in, so we've got a trade-in voucher of 60p. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my spreadsheet on the other screen so that I can have that up while we're doing that. And then we've got GameCube. So CEX price, obviously I'm only putting the trade-in price in. And I just need to format those cells quickly, just so we've got pricing in there. So what we'll do is go straight over to eBay, do the exact same thing. So we've got pre-owned, $11.29, that's with manual, $5.99. $7.25, 5, 6, 7.50. So I'm gonna say 7.50 for this on eBay. But what I am gonna do is, if you give me 2 seconds, I'm just gonna put in the calculation so that we work out what we'll actually earn from it. So at the moment we're going to earn 60p from CEX. So will we earn more than that from eBay if we sell it there? Okay, so I've adjusted the spreadsheet. I've actually added in this extra column for eBay profit. So what it'll do now is, as we put in the eBay price here, this will then work it all out for us. So what we're doing is we're taking this value, we are taking off £2.70 for shipping, 20p for packaging, and then the eBay fees, which is about 12.8% of the sale price, plus 30p. So with that, we would earn about £3.34 from eBay. So eBay is going to be the winner there. And that is it. That is literally how we're going to do it. So, yeah, I am going to now speed through, get some more of these scanned in, and then, yeah, I will update you once we've finished the GameCube. Okay, so I've gone through all of the GameCube games that I've got there. There were 2. So we've got Metroid Prime. Oh, there you go. Metroid Prime and Enter the Matrix. Enter the Matrix was missing disc 1, and Metroid Prime didn't have any disc in it at all. So, yeah, obviously we can't do anything with them. So what we got? We have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 GameCube games. And I think you can see from the winners tab, or winners column, should I say, it has been a bit of a whitewash. So, yeah, CEX gets 1, eBay gets 14. I was really surprised at that. I will say there are a couple that I will probably end up taking to CEX just for ease, and that is going to be Billy Hatcher, because there's only like £1.62 difference, and I'll still get a £10 voucher for that, so I'll probably chop that one into CEX. And then I think the other one was, yeah, WrestleMania X8. Even though we're only getting 80p for that, by the time I'm all said and done, I'll only make about £1.60 off that. So, yeah, for the sake of for the 80p, I can just chop it in and be done with it. So yeah, really, really surprised with how that went. I was really expecting CEX to trounce eBay, because just at the pricing that I'm seeing when we're doing the game hunts, I thought that, yeah, it would be a walkover for CEX, but obviously not. So next up, I am going to grab... I'm probably going to crack on with the original Xbox. And yeah, we'll see how we get on with them. And then, yeah, but I think before I start that, I'm going to go and grab myself something quick to eat. Because, yeah, it's just coming up to 10 o'clock. And then, yeah, I will be back in a minute. Okay, so it is now a couple of days later. It has taken me quite a while to get through a big majority of the games. So far I have scanned in 337 games. Yeah, absolute loads. I think I've got probably just coming up to big bag for lifes filled with games to chop into CEX. And also about a bag and a half that I can't really do anything with. So yeah, I'm probably just going to lot those out on eBay. Literally, they're either not worth selling, they'll either make me a loss, or they trade into CEX for like £1 or 10p or something like that, where, yeah, I thought I might as well just lot them out, stick them on eBay. But what I have done is I have left the best for last. So yeah, I've just finished off with the Xbox One, and next up I'm going to do the PS1. But I thought what we'd do is we'd actually do this kind of live, but in person, shall we say. So I'm not actually holding out a lot of hope with regards to CEX and the PS1. So what we got? We've got Duke Nukem Time to Kill. I think this is missing the front cover. So I'll probably look at one of these lower prices. So what we got? We got that £14 there. So yeah, that's not too bad. We'll stick that in. And then for CEX, couldn't find it. Shock Horror. And now we've got normal Duke Nukem. And then a million other pages. So I'm going to chalk that one up to... Yeah, it's not on the first 2 pages, so that goes down as a 0. So that's a, by default, win for eBay. And next up, we have got another one that CEX didn't find. I think this is World Is Not Enough. Yep. So this one is complete. I think it just needs a new front cover put on it, because it's got a crack going right the way across it that's been repaired with sellotape. Right, so what we're looking at, so about £8. Yeah, £8. I'm going to put that down as. The thing is I can swap out the front cover, so that's not too bad. And let's have a look, see if we can find it on CEX. I don't think we will. As I say, for PS1, I find CEX absolutely awful. So once again, it's another 0. Right, next up. This one definitely won't be on there. Yep. because that is Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. So what we're looking at, £9.95, £6, £7, £8. So these lower ones, I don't know. So that one's not even got the front cover. Disc only. So it's starting at £5 with a manual, which this one's got. 350, 350, 5, 6. So I'm going to put 7 down. Majority of the ones that have clearly got manuals are around the £7 mark. So look, this is what gets me. So you've got PS2, DS, the DVD games, but you don't have the PS1. We'll go on to the second page and see, but I very much doubt it. Yep. Yeah, it's always one that sort of baffles me, that. I'm like, so far we've at 3 for free, not listed on CEX. This one I know won't be listed. Literally, what I think with CEX is they will literally grab the big ones. Like if it's not a big name, and actually I will say, even some of the big name games I've been finding are not being listed on CEX anymore. So what we got, 6, 7, 8. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, I'm actually filming this. What is it? 10 to 12. So I've literally been at this most of the day, or most of the afternoon at least. Right, Shrek Treasure Hunt. Computer says no. Shrek Treasure Hunt. We bring up Rugrats. Okay, so that's another bust for CEX. Right, this one, I will be gobsmacked if this one's not on here. So I didn't find it on the barcode, but will it find it on the name? So this is Black Label. So you're looking at... See, this is what annoys me, especially with eBay, and I've been finding this so much, is you've got people listing these games as new other. Near mint condition, fine, but they're still pre-owned. Yeah. I've been seeing a lot of it tonight, and it's been frustrating me a bit. Right, we've got one here, £11, £13, £12 or £14, £15 with shipping. Tell you what, I'm gonna chuck this one in at £12 for eBay. And then let's see if CEX does actually have it. Oh, excuse me. Yes, so Tomb Raider 2, Lara Croft with manual, £8. And there's going to be a £3 voucher. Even still, not beating out eBay, but I'm not actually holding my breath for CEX to beat any of the eBay prices. Just purely because I know how restrictive they are with regards to taking in PS1 games. Alright, so we've got 4, 5, 6. That's with manual. That will do. So 6. And if you look, next one's listed at nearly £16. So yeah, I think we'll stick with that one. And yeah, once again, no CEX. I've just scanned that one. So Tiger Woods 99. So this one has got the manual. Well, actually say that. This has got the Classics manual. which do you know what? I'm going to go for one of the low prices. I'm going to go £5 on this one. And it probably won't come up. Yep. Another donut. Right, £18 bid, £18 bid, 10, so it's £13.50. Yeah, I'm going to take the lowest. So £13.50. That's not too bad, that one. And to do World's Scariest Police Chases, and it brings up Team America. I could have got Police Chase, but I don't know I don't know why it's brought up Team America. Tokyo Gore Police. Some of these stuff. I'm going to come back and have a look at that one, though. Right. Will they have this one? So the last PS1 game we've got. So we've got Rayman. It is complete. The only problem with it is it's got a black label cover, disc and manual, but a platinum rear cover. So some damage to case. Platinum 15. Nice. So I'll tell you what, I'm going to sit this one in the middle. And I'm going to put that in at about £12. There we go. So we've got Rayman with box or with manual. That's £4. So still get a better price off eBay for that one. Right. So that is all of the PS1s. Right, I'll stick that off to the side. Right, next one is I've got a couple of these DVDs. So I don't expect them to come up or be worth anything. But I thought they're in the bag. Might as well scan them and see. Seeing these prices, and I was thinking, wow. Right, let's have a look. So £2 for that one. So Pokemon Heroes, that's DVD. So £2 on eBay. And what we got? So it's $3.50 on CEX, which would be an 80p trade-in, which actually would be a good shout because it's going to cost us £1.46 to do it through eBay. So yeah, that can go into the CEX pile. And then we've got one more Pokemon DVD. And that one, so about $2.25. So I'm just going to say £2 just to keep it round. Oh, £4 on CEX. And a £1 trade-in, which once again, so yeah, that would have been another £1.46 loss, but without £1 trade-in, that makes sense. Okay, so next up, before we get on to the cartridge-based games, we've got a couple more CD games. and that is a Sega Saturn. So we've got a bit of a beaten up Tomb Raider. There's a rip in the front of the case. And then we've got Sega Rally Championship. I think Rally Championship is complete. I can feel it. And Tomb Raider is missing the manual. So let's see what these are going for. So looking at £24 with the manual, 17. So there's a £9 there, complete with manual. Complete. Manual only for £4. Okay, this is going to be... Tell you what, I'm going to put it in for a tenner, purely because there's no manual and we've got that damage. So let's see what it's listed at. CEX. Nope. So Tomb Raider without manual, boxed, Sega Saturn. So that's £10 with £6 trading. I'm going to put it in, and I'm actually going to put it down as a win for CEX on that one, because it'd only be $5.52 if we sold it on eBay. But I've got a feeling that they probably won't accept it with that damage to the front cover. But I'll take it along and see. If they accept it, brilliant. If not, I'll bring it home and I'll just sort of chuck it up on eBay for a discounted amount. Right, Sega Rally. We've got £18, 18, so we've got 11, 14.50. Yeah, I'm going to say 14 quid for that. That's pretty much how much I would list it for if I was to list it. Sega Rally Championship with manual and boxed. So that would be a £2 trade-in, which is a massive difference. That is definitely a eBay win. Right. And then after that, so I only literally got those 2 Saturn games. Then next up, it is the cartridge-based games. So the first one that we've got is an N64 cart. So this is International Superstar Soccer 64. So I'm going to have to type these in. Let's try and do it the quick way. While that's loading, let's see if we can get cart only price over here. So you've got cart only there, 4, 5, 6 quid, 5 quid, 5 quid. So I'll tell you what, for that one, we will put it down as £5. And go on, tell me they haven't got it. Oh, that's interesting. So I've got the manual for that, and I've been looking for it on eBay, but it goes quite expensive. Tell you what, can I open that for later? Right, yeah, I'm going to chalk that up as a CEX loss. Once again, yeah, I didn't think that one was going to be worth too much anyway. Right, now we get into the NES. So the first game that we've got is Snake, Rattle and Roll cart only. Snake Rattle and Roll, unboxed on the NES. So we're looking at a £2 voucher for that. And then I should put NES in there, shouldn't I? There we go. So you're looking at £9 with a sleeve, £12 with the instruction manual, £12, 6. Do you know what? I'm going to put it down as. No, didn't want to do that. Yeah, I'm going to put that down as £9 for that one. It still beats out CEX. I know it'll beat out CEX. But, yeah, that's what it will be. So, yeah, that is going to be an eBay. That's going to go into the eBay pile. Then, next up, we've got DuckTales. So, absolutely brilliant game. This was... I think we got this in the bundle when I bought my NES system. But this is one game that I actually... This is one of the... I think this was the only NES game, sorry, that I had... before buying my actual NES console. So yeah, and the one that I had before I had my NES console was complete in box. That's what I was trying to think of. So, DuckTales. There we go, DuckTales NES unboxed. So it sells for £12. Trading is £4. And then on eBay, yeah, if only I had DuckTales 2, then I would be happy. So, oh, actually, NTS, oh, it's NTSC. I think actually, I think DuckTales 2, I think there's a PAL release. I think that's over 3 digits. So yeah, there you go. DuckTales cartridge, £17. £20. £64. Oh no, that's DuckTales 2. There you go. So that gives you an example. So boxed, the US version boxed was about 30 odd quid. Car only for DuckTales 2 PAL is 64 quid. 26 quid. 24. 59, that's slightly cheaper. There you go. DuckTales 2 PAL release, £200. I would love to have it in the collection, but there is no way I could spend £200 on a NES game. I wouldn't have to worry about being divorced because I'd be 6 feet under because she would murder me. Yeah, do you know what? For DuckTales, I think we're going to put this down as £20 car only. So once again, that is going to be an eBay sale. So yeah, eBay completely washed. It's a complete whitewash for eBay on the NES. But now we are going to finish off on my favourite console of all times, and that is the Sega Mega Drive. So first off, we've got a car only. So this is F-22 Interceptor. I can't remember where this come from, but I know I've already got it in the collection. This is one that I've actually had for years. Where is it? I've definitely got it. Oh, it's on the EA part. I'm looking over there by the Fs when actually it's down the complete other end. So yeah, I have actually got this complete. This was one of the games that I got given by my cousin when he got rid of his Mega Drive, and he essentially gave all of his game to me. NTER. Okay, not looking like this is going to come up. Or do I need the little comma? Let me try it with the comma. Scan, I don't think... Nope. I'm going to put that down as not listed. Could have done with Mega Drive, but... right. So, Mega Drive boxed. Cart only, £6. £6. £8.20. £6. So, there you go. Out of 4 listings, 3 of them were priced at £6. So, I think we can safely say that that is a £6 cartridge. Right, next up, we've got this one's going to be a bit more difficult because it is Urban Strike, but it does come with the manual. So for CEX, we are going to have to just search for cart only. Let me get back. There you go. So Urban Strike with manual box without Urban Strike unboxed. So trade in for £2. And then if we go back over to eBay, now see if I can see one with the manual. But let's look for Mega Drive. So we've got a boxed complete. So we're looking at so about £10, cart only. £13, £12, £12, £11.55, 8, 9, 10, £11.50. Do you know what? I'm going to put this down as I'm going to go for the upper amount. I'm going to go £12. Oh, no, probably middle of the road amount. Just because it's got the manual. I think that I could ask that quite easily. So once again, that will be a eBay job. Right, we've got another cart only. This time it is in a box, but the box is completely destroyed. So this is World of Illusion, starring Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck. I've got it. I've never played it. One that I actually played and completed when I was younger was Castle of Illusion. World of... I'm going to have to look at how to spell this because I'm not going to have a clue. ILLUS. Right, here we go. World of Illusion unboxed. So, £2 trade-in. And let's see what we go for on eBay. Right, so cart only. There you go, $9.75. $9.99, $9.99, $8.99 with So do you know what? I'm going to put £10 for that. I think that's quite in line with what everything's doing. And then the final game that we've got is the original Sonic the Hedgehog. So this is boxed. Technically it's complete, but the manual doesn't have the front cover, unfortunately. But yeah, other than that, it has got everything. If the cart wants to stay in, that is. And we have actually got a barcode for this one, so hopefully it will scan. And there is... I'll scan it in at eBay as well. So, Sonic the Hedgehog, complete with manual, 14... what's that? 14, 15, 16, £17. £28. £30. Sonic the Hedgehog. Oh, that's got a damaged case. £15. You know what? Because it's got the damage on it, I think if it didn't have damage, I'd probably put 20 down. but because it's got the damage to the manual, I'm going to put it in for 15. And if we go to CEX, we have got Sonic the Hedgehog with manual boxed. And that goes for £3. So once again, another, I think that's another eBay whitewash there as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go through quickly, total up get the totals for those last couple of consoles that we've just done. And then what we'll do is we will run through the totals for all the systems that I've done. And then, yeah, we'll get a better idea as to which place is better to sell and which place is better to sell particular consoles as well. Because I will say there are some places that are better to sell a particular console than the other. So, yeah, give me 2 minutes. I'll be right back and we'll run through the totals. Okay, so I finished running through all the totals. So I'm going to rattle through this quite quickly because I don't want this video going on for too long. So in total, we have got 357 games that we've gone through. So for the GameCube, we had a total of 15 games. 14 sold better on eBay than they did CEX. So that is going to be a win to eBay. Then we've got PS2, where we've got 127 games that were scanned. 94 were worth more on eBay, and 33 were worth more on CEX. What I will say with a lot of these figures, some of them, there wasn't really a big difference. And actually, there's quite a few that eBay had the higher price, but I'm still going to trade them in to CEX. One of them, for example, is if I look here, we've got SSX. We get a 40p voucher, and it only sells for £1.16 on eBay. So the way I look at it, for that 80p, is it really worth going through all the hassle of photographing it, listing it, shipping it out, taking it to the post office, when I just take it into CEX, say, there you go, and then I get something for it. So, yeah, there's quite a few instances of that. That's why I've actually got about 2 bags, 2 big bags for life, full of games to chop into CEX. But here we go. We've got our second win for eBay for the PS2. You'll see on some of the Xbox, we've got these little dashes. That is because we couldn't trade them into CEX, and they would be a negative if we tried to sell them. So, yeah, I've only included ones where we're in sort of profits. I will say the Xbox 360 was a big surprise to me. Literally, looking down, if you can see down this list, I'd say 85% of the games are between a penny and 10p voucher. So, yeah, they're really trying to get shot of 360. They really don't want it at CEX. This one, I think this was a big one. So, Modern Warfare. Yeah, Call of Duty Modern Warfare sells for £12 at CEX, but I won't accept it as a trade-in. And yeah, I'm just like, okay. So I will admit, going round my local CEX as well, I noticed it as well that they would really, I think at one point, I'd say no, actually I will say the 360 side was still quite packed, as well as the PS3. But yeah, it just seemed that they were sort of really condensing down their selection of games, which, yeah, don't know what's going on there. But for the 360, we scanned in a total of 85 games. 52 were worth more on eBay, and 24 were worth more at CEX. Then we've got the original Xbox, 7 total scanned, 6 worth more on eBay, and 1 worth more at CEX. At the moment, we are 4 for 4 on eBay. Next, we're on the Wii. So we've got 40 games scanned. 11 were worth more on eBay. And CEX won this round with 29. So yeah, that is our first win for CEX. Then we've got the Nintendo DS. So we've scanned 8. 4 were worth more at eBay and 4 on CEX. So we've got a draw there as well. So we are still 4 to 1. Same again for the 3DS. We've got a draw. So total scanned was 2. 2 for CEX, 2 for eBay. And yeah, once again, another draw. PS4, once again, another draw. So 12 total, 12 total scanned. 6 for eBay, 6 for CEX. Then we get on to the PS3. So total of 28 scanned. 2 had no value at both CEX and eBay. eBay won out with 17 versus CEX 9. So that takes eBay to 5-1. We've got another draw for the PSP. So total scanned was 4. 2 for eBay, 2 for CEX. And then we've got 7 for the Xbox One. eBay is going to just narrowly miss out on this one. So 3 for eBay, 4 for CEX. So that is 5-2 to eBay now. Then we get on to the complete whitewashes. So 9 scanned for the PS1 and 9 more valuable at CEX. More valuable at eBay, sorry. With only 2 available at CEX. So that is 6-2 to eBay. Then we've got the DVDs. So 2 of them scanned and 2 of them more valuable at CEX. So that is 6-3 to eBay. We've then got another draw when it comes to the Sega Saturn. 2 scanned and then 1 each for CEX and eBay. N64, we've got 1 scan and 1 point to eBay, so that is 7-3 to eBay. 2 scanned on the NES and both more valuable at eBay on eBay. So that is 8-3 to eBay. And then the final one, another whitewash, which was not the Xbox One, it was the Mega Drive. That was 4 scanned and 4 more valuable at eBay. I keep going to say CEX. More valuable at eBay. So eBay win out 9-3. Yeah, an absolute trouncing. And I will admit, I was actually quite surprised. When I first filmed the intro, I was really expecting CEX to really come out the gate swinging with this. But when I was scanning through and I was thinking about it, normally CEX, dependent on the title. If it's a big title, then they can be quite competitive. But in general, eBay is definitely going to be your best bet when it comes to selling your games. And what I will say is with the eBay prices as well, as I've been going through, I have been looking. If I've got a game that's with a manual, I've been looking for a listing with the manual. Same with the games that don't have manuals. I'll be just looking at the general price. But yeah, really interesting, that one. And I'm actually going to do some more of these verses in the future. So if there's a particular verses that you want to see, let me know in the comments down below. And it's definitely something I'm going to look at to do in the future. I've got a couple of ideas swirling around in my head. But yeah, we will wait and see with that one. So, before we wrap up the video, I just wanted to say thank you so much for joining me today. Hope you enjoyed this new video type. If you did enjoy it, don't forget to hit that like button. And if you're not already, smash that subscribe button and ring the bell to be kept up to date when I upload new videos. And yeah, with that said, once again, thank you so much for watching today. Really hope you enjoyed the video. And I'll see you on the next one. All right, bye.